Hello, hello. Welcome to the Happy Hippie Intuitive and to your pick a card reading for today. Now, if you are new, welcome to my channel, and if you are returning, then welcome back and thank you so much for being here. Now, before we start, I would like to remind you that these are timeless readings, so whenever you find it, it was meant for you, and you must take what resonates and leave the rest. If you like what I do, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't, and remember to click the bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. Now, today we have 3 piles to choose from, and today I would like to choose you to choose from the card that I have put on top. So whether you like pile number 1 with the key and lotus flower, or card number 2 with the bird, or card number 3 with a waterfall. So ask your guides and angels to guide you to pile number 1, 2, or 3, or feel free to pause the video and then you can go below in the comment section and you will find a timestamp so you can jump straight into your reading. I will also list the cards below like I always do so you can find cards you like in this reading there, okay? So with further ado, sink into where you are guided, and I will be back in a moment to start with pile number 1. Okay, so I'll remove pile number 3 and number 2 for right now. And we will start with you, number 1. Right here. Okay, number 1, so if you chose this card right here, then this is a reading for you. So I'm just going to put all the cards up first, and then we will sink into the meaning of the cards, and then I might have some additional cards that we can pull later if we need it, okay? But let's start with your card, the one that you chose first, okay? So that is manifestation. It says, be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation step 1. That's a beautiful card. Okay, so we'll put that up here as your first card. And then we will go through the other cards. We'll do the oracle cards first. Let's see. Proceeding softly. My inner power grows in moments of quietude. And your next card is miracles. My life is a miracle. Ah, beautiful. Yeah. Let's see if I can get these cards in the middle, I think, today. There. Okay, and then we have 2 tarot cards. The 3 of Cups. And then you got the 10 of Wands over here. And then we got 3 more tarot cards. The Devil card, the Ace of Wands, and the 9 of Cups. Okay, so I see a little bit different stuff here in your reading today, I must say, but let's try and sink into this, okay? Let's just swap these 2 because the manifestation was your main card. I would like to have that in the middle. OCD, yeah. Okay, so let's see here. Manifestation and... Okay, so what I'm drawn to here first of all is the Devil card, and please don't think that this is devil as in the devil. What it is that it's your ego, or it's shackled to old ways of doing things, or to old stories, I would say. Are you repeating the same story in your mind over and over? You know, are you hung up on the past? Are you hung up on the old way of doing things, is what I'm guided to say here. Because I'm drawn to the shackles here, you see, and that for me tells me that you're hung up on something that is in need of being let go. And you also had the 10 of Wands, which is, you know, the last kind of burden. You can let down your burden now. You can throw those heavy sticks down and move forward. You know, it is also, as you can see, it's connected to Saturn and also Sagittarius. And Saturn is, of course, the kind of stability planet, or also sometimes stubbornness, also sometimes a little bit inside the box kind of thinking, but it's also connected to Sagittarius, which is aiming for the future, which is fire, which is moving forward. So this is kind of a card of change, if you will. Okay. You are done with the heavy burdens now. You can let them down. And I have a feeling that that kind of goes together with this devil card right here, which is saying that, you know, you're ready to let that go now. There is something about you being stuck in some old pattern or old way is what I feel here with these two cards, okay? So I think that that's time to just let that go, because there's miracles on the way, and they are telling you that you are able to manifest what it is that you want for the future now. And it says be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Write it down on paper. Manifestation step 1. So I have a feeling that they're encouraging you to let go of some sort of old way of thinking or old belief systems that you might have had, or stuff that you're telling yourself over and over again. You know, it's like you're in this turmoil of round and around and around and never getting out of it kind of feeling is what I'm getting here. Okay. And they're also saying, proceed softly though. My inner power grows in moments of quietude. So what they're saying also here is that you don't have to rush it. You know, it takes the time it takes. So, but they say that you are ready to let go of it. Or they're encouraging you to look at, okay, what is it that I'm telling myself? Where is it that I'm hung up? What kind of old patterns am I repeating in my life? It can also be dietary, for that matter. It can be things you're telling yourself, or people you are currently trying or have always been trying to please, and they are not wanting the best for you. So why are you still kind of hung up on those people? So it can be, I mean, you have to fit this where you are right now, right? But they're saying it's time to move away from that now. And also they're saying 3 of Cups here, and 3 of Cups is normally a card of it can be a grouping, or it can be friends, or it can be family, it can be work related as well. Okay, it's kind of a grouping, it's kind of a celebration, yes, but also it can be a group of people that you maybe be ready to let go of right now. Okay, because it came up next to the devil card here, so it might be that you need to look at if there is some sort of grouping or some sort of maybe work related or family, friends, or whatever, that you might need to have a closer look at. Do they really want what's best for me? Are they true friends? Is this somebody I really want in my life? Or are these kind of part of the shackles that I might be ready to let go of right now and move forward, right? So that's kind of what I feel about that. But of course, it can also be a joyous card with joyous friends, that you have found the right friends. But what they're saying then is, you know, just make sure that they want what's best for you is what I feel with that, okay? So Ace of Wands is, of course, new inspiration, and it can be new energy. It can be feeling more energized. It can be kind of a victorious card. Definite something that drives you forward, that gives you the energy you need to do what you really want, you know, to aim, like I said, with the Sagittarius here, with the future aiming, moving forward, you know, with the energy of the wands here. And they're saying that the miracle, my life is a miracle, and that you are able to create the miracles yourself is what I feel with that. And they have also included the 9 of Cups, which is a personal abundance, personal happiness, that you have gained that personal, what can I say, stability, or the place where you want to be, really. However, though, you are not having 10. You know, 10 is the most you can get of the cups. So you're kind of lacking that 1 cup, right? You're given a wand here, but you're not being given a cup just yet. But I feel that's you know, the cup of abundance. You know, the Ace of Cups is a cup of abundance. So you're kind of missing 1 cup here. So there is some sort of work that you should look into. Some shackles, some of the old ways, some systems that is ready to let go of. Let down your burden here. Start manifesting by writing stuff. Look into if there's somebody you might need to let go of, okay? So I want to, let's see what we can do. I want to draw some cards of personal self-nourishment here. What some advice, you know, on what is it that I can do to make things better for myself. Okay, there were a couple of popped out. So dance, but that for me is movement. Okay, so there's something about you moving physically, but also about moving away from what no longer serves you and move into the happiness, the flow, the colors, the abundance, right? And it's also number 33 is what I'm seeing here, and that's 33 is of course an angel number and then a very lucky number. So that's what I'm seeing here as well. But definitely movement. See if you can move your body, dance, walk, be out in nature, you know, those kind of things. And it says nurture as well. Yeah, exactly. So self-nourishment is what I felt here also with this here. Proceed softly. So you don't have to rush it. It takes the time it takes, you know. That's just the way it is. So, yeah. I wanted to draw some more cards here as well. I think I'm going to use the Chakra Love today. Just felt like drawing some extra cards here in the end. These Chakra Love cards. It will also give you some manifestation, but also some crystals that you might want to use that can help you out moving forward. Okay, crystals are always good. Oh, that was one that just popped. Let's see. Signs. There will always be signs to guide you on your true path. Third eye chakra. What does it say here? Let me see. Lepidolite. Okay. Sorry, it was a little bit hard for me to see. Lepidolite. Okay, so signs. So, okay, so what they're saying is that they're trying to give you some signs here. They might have been trying to reach you already. I don't know if you've seen feathers or coins or birds or butterflies or, you know, something that kind of keeps popping up. Numbers maybe keeps popping up, since I saw a number 33 there. What else? Yeah, or if you see a shooting star or something, for some reason that popped into my head. But they're definitely trying to give you some signs here. So they're telling you to watch out for those signs from them. Just ask them a question and they will give you the sign that you need. Okay, there was another that popped out. Foundation. Foundation is what the castle of your soul is built upon. Hematite, root chakra. Okay, so the foundations of your life. Yeah, okay, now, okay, I see that. Thank you. Just getting messages, I'm sorry. So what they're saying is that it kind of goes together with the devil card. So there's something maybe in your past, might be foundation as in family ties or old friends or old patterns from childhood or from youth or from the younger part of life, you know. So there might be something in your foundation here that you need to look at. Foundation can also be, I hear actually foundation in a house. So that might be significant for some of you. Look at that. Okay, just a message for somebody out there. But the foundation of your life, it can be house, family. It can be work related, you know, the ground pillars of your life. So it can be family past or it can be something that's now. Okay, look at your foundations. Are they steady? Are they in balance? Do they need some more work? And also your root chakra. What is it in your root chakra that might need some help here? So they're encouraging you definitely to look at healing and filling in with light to your third chakra and your root chakra, as well as nurturing yourself in general, moving your body, nurturing as in healthy foods as well. Might be some of the old patterns that you need to let go of. And I think that's pretty much it, number one. Okay. Yeah, I hope this gave you something today, and I hope that you liked this reading. And if you did, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. And click that bell so you get notified every time I do a reading. I really appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for being here, okay? So until the next time I see you, number one, I wish you all the best, okay? Bye for now. Okay, so we will move over to number two, which is this pile right here. Okay. Okay, number 2. So if you chose this card today, then this is the reading for you. So I'm going to start with just putting all the cards up, and then we're going to draw some additional cards later if needed, okay? But let's start. So let's start with the card that you actually picked first. Essence. In my essence, I am joy. Wow, beautiful. Okay, so let's see other oracle cards here. You got protection. The fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. Wow, okay, that's interesting. I'll put that in the middle here and then that there. Okay, another oracle card. Believing in magic. True magic is abounding in my life. Wow, this is interesting. Okay, some tarot cards. King of Swords. And, ooh, the Priestess. I had a feeling about you, number 2. I have a feeling that you're very connected. Very spiritual. We have some more tarot cards. The Star. Yeah. Okay. The Four of Wands. Celebration card. And the High Priestess again. Holy moly. Wow. I'm sorry that I'm laughing, but I had this feeling as soon as I saw this card Essence. I was like, oh, okay, these people might be, you know, in connection with the all that is and understanding the oneness and all that. And then all of these cards pop up. Holy moly, number 2, I got the chills. Okay, this is beautiful, I must say. Okay. What they're saying, though, I see the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is, of course, someone who is kind of an intelligent man, a wise person, of course, male or female. It doesn't have to be gender specific, but someone who is knowledgeable, someone who is smart, and someone who makes the right choices. But what I'm also hearing, be aware that you don't get in the ego, okay? There might, since this card pops up and you being as connected as I see that you are, I would say that this pops up also as a warning. Just make sure that you're not in your ego. Make sure that your ego doesn't run away with you. Because when you are doing this awakening process, you know, ego will fight it. You know that, right? So what can be happening in your life right now is that ego is trying to regain some of the control. And so it will make up stories and do all sorts of different stuff, you know, to kind of regain that control. So just be aware of it and just observe what ego is doing. Nothing wrong with ego. Ego does the job it's designed to do. But you don't have to follow down ego's path. You can stay in your essence, in your true self, right? So just to have that said, because it popped up. But otherwise, someone who is wise and someone who makes wise decisions. But there's also a reason why this protection card came up, okay? The fairies of protection are shielding you with magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. Okay, for me, protection is already there. If you know, if you are true and if you are clean and if you are only working with the purest of lights, then you are always protected no matter what. You know, you as an eternal being are protecting the human self all the time. What I would say though, is for me, protection is more not against the spiritual world, because I don't think, you know, if you, as I said, if you're working with the pure energies, I don't think there are anything to be afraid of from the spiritual world. But of course, people around you in the human form, it might also be that you're giving your energy out to someone or something that doesn't deserve it, or that's not in your highest interest, not your highest good. So that kind of protection, I would rather say, are you shielding yourself from people who are not, you know, where you are? Are you shielding yourself from people who are not wanting the best for you? Are you giving too much out to people who are not giving you anything back? Okay, so I would look into that if I were you. Okay, so that's kind of what I get with that. And believing in magic, true magic is abounding in my life. You have the priestess here twice. So most definitely, I would say that you are working within the spiritual field, or at least very connected to your true self, to your higher self, to your soul. So keep up the good work, most definitely. And they're saying something about a celebration here. I'm getting family, but I'm also, or some sort of gathering. So I'll let that just sink in a little bit while I look at this, because this card for me is, of course, wishing upon a star, or that what you have been wishing upon might come true now. But what is also for me is connecting with our star family. Okay, so there might be an encouragement here, if you are not already connected with your star family, to actually look into that a little bit more here. They are light beings wanting to come in and help, and maybe it's time for you to open up for them a little bit too. Okay, just might not be for everybody out there, but for some of you, I think. Okay. And now this celebration card. Let me just sink into what this might be for you, number 2. Okay, this is for some of you. I feel that there's a wedding coming up. And there is some sort of family ties. So there might be a family get together, a wedding, some sort of bigger arrangement or party coming up for you guys. Now, with this, I'm getting very much tension, or not tension, tingling on the top of my head. So there's something about connecting. There's something about keeping the connection with your higher self, going to this gathering. Okay, so again, not letting your ego run away with you, and protection from energies that you might bump into in this gathering, so that you keep your energy to yourself. Don't let yourself be pulled out into anybody else or anybody else's drama, okay? Yeah, I think that was very important for you, some of you, to hear that. But that, I mean, for everybody else, if you're not going to the gathering, in general, when you are out in public, if you're at a mall or if you're at the store, just make sure that you, as your energetic self, don't get pulled out into other people. Start feeling up on your neighbors or your friends or whatever, whomever you meet at the store, right? Keep your energy to yourself, and try and stay within your essence. Don't let your ego guide you or pull you out of yourself, because then you give your energy out to everybody else and you might get depleted. Okay, so that was just important to have said for some of you. Okay, so I'm just going to pull some self-nourishment card here as well. Oh, that was a little bit too many. From Desha Druid. So let's see here what we have. Just pull a couple of cards from this one. And then I'm going to give you some Chakra Love cards at the end here. Okay, let's see. You get dance, movement, being in the joy, being in the flow, not taking yourself seriously, focusing on what's good in life, focusing on the happiness and the joy, okay? And tea, brew yourself a good cup of tea, herbs, okay? So down, back to earth, kind of, back to natural remedies. See if there's something that it might be. Also, I also see some plants outside. Maybe you're encouraged to plant some herbs in your garden, or tend to gardening. You know, put your hands in there, get that grounding energy into you. So that might be something that they're encouraging you to do. Okay, so let's also pull some Chakra Love cards, which will also give you some ideas to crystals that you might want to use, or maybe some of the chakras that need some attention for you guys right now. Let's see what you get here. Okay. Destiny. Follow your instincts, they lead to the truth. Third eye chakra, fluorite. No, what does it say? Not fluorite. Flonrite. No, fluorite. Yeah, fluorite, sorry. It's kind of hard to read when there's these dark colors in there. Okay, destiny. Follow your instincts. They lead to the truth. Okay, so something is destined, and I feel like this connection that you have to spirit, the road that you have chosen to follow, it's destined for you. And you know, whatever is destined for you will never pass you by. So it will come, you know, you moving forward, you getting what you want in the future, your awakening, your soul path moving forward. It is destined. So it will come to you no matter what, kind of. Okay. So there's no point in rushing it or trying to push or whatever, because it takes the time it takes, right? Meditation. To see more clearly, close your eyes. Yeah. Crown chakra. Yeah, I felt that. How light. How light is a crystal you can look at. No, I felt a tingling on my crown, you see, earlier. So it does not surprise me that that card comes up. So they're definitely saying that you might be in need of more meditation. Set aside more time for yourself to meditate, to be in that flow, to be in the contact, to be in the essence of the true you, right? So if you have any questions, if there's something that you're failing to see, they say that when you are meditating, you see things clearly. And that's also with this card right here, you know, the King of Swords. He sees things clearly. He's wise. He's intelligent. He's knowledgeable. Right? So I definitely see that you are meant to go down the spiritual path, and they are kind of opening the doors for you here. They say believe in magic, you know, the true magic abounding in my life. So, and it's destined. So it will come. It's there. And you have the star card here as well, you know, wishing upon a star, your wishes will come true. So I feel all in all that this is extremely positive reading, and I encourage you strongly to keep moving down that spiritual path. I'm very sure that you are supposed to. Just make sure that you don't get pulled out by ego or by wanting to help other people, that you kind of give your energy out so that you preserve your own energy here. And especially if you are in crowded places, like I said, at a gathering, or if you're at the mall or wherever, look upon where you can move your body a little bit more. The herbs, like I told you, look into what might need some extra energy or healing on your third chakra and your crown. And keep on moving, number 2. I have a great feeling about you, and yeah, it would be lovely to see what you guys can achieve in the future. So feel free to comment down below and tell me what's going on with you guys. That would be really interesting for me to read as well. Okay. So I think that's all I had for you, number 2. I wish you the very best, and thank you so much for being part of this today. And if you like my reading, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't, and click that bell so you get notified every time I do a reading. Okay. So I wish you the very best number 2 moving forward. And until the next time I see you. Bye. Okay, we're going to remove these cards then and go into the third reading in a second. There you go. That's this card right here. Okay, number 3. So if you chose this card, then this is the reading for you. So we'll start by reading the card you chose, and then we'll just put all the cards up there, and then we will read them all together today. Okay, so this card was taking action. I enthusiastically, long word. I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities. Wow. Okay. And now for the second oracle card for you. Believe. The best is yet to come. Wow. And inspiration. Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the Fairy of Inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. Okay. Now for some tarot cards. The King of Cups. And the 5 of Coins. And we have some more tarot cards. The 10 of Swords. The Hermit. And the King of Pentacles. Okay. Let me just have a second here to sink into where they are trying to guide us with this today. Okay. Yep. Okay, so let's start with what I feel might have been the situation before, or that you are currently in, and that's these two here, right? The Five of Coins is a card where you feel left out, where you feel like you're not being seen or heard, or you feel there. This might also be the card of hurt from the past, hurt from childhood, you know, yeah. But also at the same time, you see that she's not looking at the coins or the light from the window here. She's not seeing that there's warmth and there's sanctuary on the other side of that window. She's looking away. So for me, this is not just a negative card. It can also be a card of remember that there is always somebody here who loves you and who wants to help, and there is always a way. Okay? Because you also got the Ten of Swords, you see, and the Ten of Swords is, yes, you're depleted, or yes, you feel like somebody stabbed you in the back. Yes, you feel that life has been hard. But you see here, there's a dawn coming, okay? And that's always the message with the Ten of Swords, is that you're done now. The worst is over. The dawn is coming, okay? So these two cards together tell me that, yep, it's been hard. Yes, it's been hurtful, but the dawn is coming. And you need to just look towards, okay, where is it that I find the love that I deserve, that I need? Who can give me that, or what can give me that? Not really who as in persons, but I would rather say the angels, guides, spirit can give you that love, okay? Because you are always loved by them, no matter what in your life, okay? Because they're encouraging you to go within with the Hermit, right? The Hermit is someone who secludes themselves. They're someone who goes within, but they're also someone who is guiding light for everybody else. And the light also is significant for spirit itself. So they are in connection with spirit. They are being guided by spirit, and they can also guide other people, but only by going within, only by being in contact with their higher self and their eternal self, right? So that's significant here. Now, they are asking you to take action, to embrace life's boundless possibilities. And that's what I said here as well, right? You might be failing to see that there are some possibilities for you, that there are light at the end of the tunnel, that there is someone or something here that wants to help. And if you feel like you don't have any persons or something physically in the human part of your life, then you definitely have your angels and guides beside you that really wants to help you right now, okay? So what they're saying is believe. Believe that they're here. Believe that you're loved. Believe that the best is yet to come, right? And they're saying inspiration will come. Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the Fairy of Inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. So be aware that as all of a sudden, just like that, something might pop in that wants to help. It can be someone, it can be something, it can be an opportunity, or it can be spirits or your guides and angels popping in to say, hey, listen, we want to show you the way here, okay? Because you also have the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Now, the kings are, of course, the top of their suits. So these are persons that have kind of come and done the work, and they have come to a full conclusion, you know. So the King of Cups is, of course, someone who's very emotionally stable, a loving, a caring human being. And the King of Pentacles is someone who is stable, who's grounded, who is, also someone who's got the money in order, and where the stability and the ground pillars of life are in order. You know, they're grounded and they're stable. So when these two cards pop up, I'm not really worried, because I feel like you will get there, you know. They're saying that it will come. It's possibilities for you moving forward here. Can you see that? But I do have a feeling that you might have been previously or are currently in a situation where you're not really seeing that, or it's hurting too much, or you are maybe ego has been taking the better of you and guided you in the wrong direction here, so that you're failing to see where the way out is, what's helping you, or what wants to help you moving forward, okay? So I'm going to pull some self kind of help cards here from Desha Druid. And we see what they have to say, and then some chakra love at the end for you guys today, okay? Let's see what you get. Movie, yeah. Pop that popcorn and pop in that movie. Yeah, and that's also, you know, if you're feeling depleted and if you're feeling like nothing is working right now, they're encouraging you to go into hermit mode. That doesn't mean if you're not up for it to sit in meditation or yoga or whatever 24/7 and do what's called the right spiritual things. There isn't any right or wrong, you know. If you feel like just binging in front of Netflix or a movie or whatever, then you do that. Do what you feel that you need right now. Just indulge yourself for a while. If you just need to rest or sleep or to not answer the phone, you know, just do that. Be gentle and be kind to yourself, okay? Next card, ritual. Okay, so if you can though, if you have some incense, or if you have some candles with some nice smells on it, or maybe some rose petals or something that can kind of lighten the mood and rinse a little bit, maybe some crystals that you can put on your body, or maybe a prayer, you know, some sort of ritual that you can practice every day that makes you feel like, okay, I have connected with my soul and my higher self and spirit. I'm talking to them. I'm telling them what I want. I am connecting. You can also, as you see here, connect through cards if you have tarot or oracle cards like I do, or light a candle, you know, light a candle and send a prayer. If you're missing someone in spirit, then light a candle for them. Tell them that you love them and you will feel their love back, right? So be gentle to yourself is what I feel here that they're trying to say. Love yourself through this, okay? So let's see some chakra love. If there are some chakras that need some help, or if you have some crystal, maybe that can help you. Okay, this popped up. Vulnerability, yeah. Showing vulnerability is a sign of strength. Yeah, if you need to ask somebody for help, then do that, please, okay? You don't have to do this alone. You can ask somebody, if you have a psychologist or if you have a good friend or spirit, you know, your angels, ask them for help. They're saying throat chakra and sodalite. Sodalite might be a crystal that you can look into, and your throat chakra might need some healing or some energy. And when they say throat chakra and vulnerability as well, I'm also hearing, you know, speak the truth. Not just to others, but also to yourself. And also to spirit and guides, you know. Be true about how you feel about stuff. If you feel vulnerable right now, then tell people, you know, right now I'm not in a good place, or right now I'm kind of feeling a little bit vulnerable here. Be honest about it, and I think you'll be surprised as to people's reactions. Foundation. Foundation, it was the castle on your soul is built upon. Root chakra, hematite. Okay, so hematite is another crystal you can look into. Root chakra might need some healing or energy into it. And root chakra is, of course, also the pillars, the ground pillars of life. So there might be something from your past, either, you know, family, childhood, youth, friends from early life, schooling, something like that, that has been rough, or where something has happened. And that might need some looking into, you know, let that emotions come up and be looked at, felt through, and then released, you know, so that you, maybe that's why you're feeling like this. There might be something from the past. As I said in the beginning, that this can also be childhood wounds, okay, that needs some healing and looking into. So there might be something there still that you need to look into. And if you have been there before and you're feeling like, oh my God, I have gone through that so many times. I know, I'm there as well. You know, when you think that you're done, but then there's something new that comes up. So just let it come. It comes when it's ready, and you should be glad when it comes, because then it means that it's ready to be felt and released, right? So that you can move into this new. But taking action, so you know, you need to take action as in believing in spirit wants to be here to help you, believing in yourself. Take action as in nurture yourself, indulge yourself, love yourself through this. Be open for the inspiration coming in. Make sure that you go within and seclude yourself when necessary, you know. binge watch Netflix and don't answer the phone, or whatever you need to do, you know, that's good for you, okay? But remember, you have 2 kings here. There is definitely something good coming your way here, okay? But there might be a couple of things that you need to feel through first, is what I feel with this, okay? But definite possibilities for the future here. They are telling you to believe in that, right? And saying that they're here with you, saying that they love you, as I said in the beginning. This is also the spiritual love coming into you. So you just have to turn and see that they're there. Ask them to come close. Ask them to give you signs if you are not believing in it. So that you make sure that you feel their presence and that you can receive the gifts that they want to give you. So that you're open for it. As they said here, you know, be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the fairy of inspiration. And it doesn't have to necessarily just be the fairy. Of course, it can be angels, or it can be light, or, you know, spirit itself, or the life force, if you will, itself coming in and filling you up. So be ready for it. They can call at any time, is what they say. And in the meantime, just, you know, treat yourself. Treat yourself with love. Indulge yourself. Enjoy. You know, what is it that you really want to do? Is there some sort of ritual or something you can do so that you feel that you are in connection with your spiritual self? I think that's important, okay? And look at throat chakra, root chakra. You might want to just receive the light down into especially those 2 chakras right now. See if you can sit down and meditate a little bit and just open up for the light coming into those 2 chakras. I think that's going to help you a lot too, you know. Okay. So I think that's pretty much all I have for you, number 3. I wish you the very best moving forward now. And I hope that things will get better soon for you guys. And, you know, remember that you are loved, though. I felt like that was a big message from them to you. Remember that you are always loved. They're always here. They want to help you moving forward. So let them, okay? Yeah, well, anyways, number 3, I wish you the very best. And if you like this reading, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. And click the little bell so you get notified every time I upload a new reading. And until the next time I see you, indulge yourself. Look upon the positive. The positive will come with the kings here, you see. And you are dearly loved. Don't ever forget that, okay? Till the next time I see you, number 3.